Welcome back, everybody. This is our third episode of Curse of Strahd. Before we start, just a couple things. The maps are done by Vinios Maps. I guess that's all I had to say. I always get so nervous at the beginning of these things.
Has Calderos been updated in here since I've made changes? Yes. Okay, thank you.
I uploaded right at the beginning.
Thank you.
We will begin with a little recap of last time. It started out with Murky receiving his dream that his message from the old woman, and he was also sent by his leader in the Almost Inquisition to the Almost Inquisition convention in Baldur's Gate. And when you got there, you arrived late, and you were just kind of sent to go meet somebody, go meet a group. And you were sent to go meet up with this group. And this group happened to be at Olmed's tomb. You'd seen the place was looted. It hadn't been taken care of. You saw that some of the decorations had been picked out of the walls. The place was kind of looted and picked clean, and you were attacked by goblins.
Gary.
You killed the goblins. It was pretty easy. You guys got lots of ears. Teresa has plenty of ears.
A necklace of ears, if you will.
I feel like you should have that. It's on your holy pendant, and ears are all around it.
Those are the beads on the rosary, are the ears.
Wow. And then after that, you guys entered into Olmed's tomb, where you took the engravings from his grave, and you also took engravings from a few graves in front of it. One of them happened to say Strahd. You guys, after that, you had everything you were supposed to collect. You traveled back to Baldur's Gate, to the inn. And once you arrived there, there were no Inquisitors around. There didn't seem to be anybody. So, the only person there was the innkeep, and she was pretty cool. But you guys had some food, and you went to sleep. And while you were asleep, you had another shared dream. Mm-hmm. And you were being warned that it was time, and the mist has you. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Crow? Were you saying something?
No, it was not.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to roll either.
No, that's alright. So, to begin with, everybody is waking up in the morning, and first of all, you're freezing cold. This is not the warm inn you came. This is not the warm bed that you were sleeping in before. You try to open your eyes, but there's a weight on your eyes. This is for all four of you. What do you do about that?
Are we able to move any parts of our body at all?
There's nothing stopping you, per se. If you try to move your hand up, you're going to hit a board.
Fuck.
Calderos is going to immediately start panicking, actually, like, because he's not so great in tight spaces. He'd be trying to wake up, he's cold, he's a little disoriented, and he's gonna kind of start, he's moving around, he's trying to figure out how he's gonna get out of bed, basically.
Calderos, as you try to move your arms, and you're contained. You can only lift your arms probably about 6 inches past where your chest is, and you can only move them about 6 inches to the left or to the right of where of yourself.
I'm gonna I'll immediately start thrashing. Calderos is just woken up and he's confused and he's not happy about being in an extremely tight space. He's just gonna thrash and try to break whatever's in front of him.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Sorry, I'll stop.
This is the serious one, remember?
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, pretty good.
Calderos.
Oh, really good. Holy shit.
Nice.
I'm a cleric.
You give yourself just a moment and take a deep breath. You're in a coffin. You have coins on your eyes.
I'm gonna
are able to calm yourself enough to stop thrashing and to think about this logically for a moment.
Okay, well, someone's put me in here. Obviously, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to pry those coins off my eyes.
They come right off. They're just they're pretty solid, pretty heavy. They're probably gold. You can't see. Or actually, can you see? Do you have dark vision?
Yes, actually, I'm a half-elf, so I can see.
It will be a shade of gray, but I would still say you could probably tell this is gold. These are 2 heavy gold coins, and on them are an engraving of a man you don't recognize, and it's written and there's a language on it you don't recognize.
I guess, I'm probably just gonna clamp those in one hand, but with the other, I'm gonna start trying to figure out. Again, I'm gonna just see if there's any gaps, if there's any light coming in, if I can press or knock and see if it sounds like there's dirt on the other side of me, or if it sounds like there's space on the other side of me.
When you knock, dirt falls through the cracks in between the planks and onto your face. Daxter, you wake up, complete darkness, same kind of box. These coins are also in your eyes.
I am also I am a high elf, so I have dark vision as well. So I'm gonna pocket the coins, because Mama didn't raise no snitch, but she did raise a thief. So I'm gonna the coins. I'm gonna pocket the coins, and I'm not as.
You said you did have dark vision, right?
Yes, I do.
When you look around, you get a good look. This is a casket. You had these gold coins on your eyes. Your casket, however, has a little bit of light coming through the top, in between the cracks of the boards. Just a bit. Not much at all, but just a bit. And between that and your dark vision, as you kind of get a better look around, when you look down around your feet, there is large nests of like spiders with like lots of spider eggs. They are essentially an infestation of huntsman spiders.
No.
Not gonna necessarily hurt you, but they got like 100 babies on them.
Oh,
That would literally kill. Like, if that was me, I would literally like have like an aneurysm or a heart attack on the spot.
Yeah, I would not exist anymore. I would no longer survive. R.I.P.
I would be using Mage Hand to fire a bow into my forehead.
Yeah.
I'm not even going up myself. I'm gonna make the
I would like you're gonna just self-immolate fireball on myself. Just
yeah. I don't care how big the room is. I'm casting fireball.
That's the worst.
I am absolutely frozen in fear, and I hate you. But I'm still gonna cast Mage Hand, and I'm gonna use Mage Hand like to slip through the crack where the light is, and like it's gonna like try and like shimmy around like the casket to try and like find a way to open it if there's like a lock or something, or like try and pull it open. I don't think it's strong enough to be able to do so, but like to be able to find something to be able to be like, hey, there's a way to open it, and I'm gonna know where it is.
As the Mage Hand kind of like slides up and down the side of the casket, like looking for a lock or whatever, there's nothing of the sort there. For all intents and purposes, this casket's not locked.
Okay, and there was like nothing like surrounding hanging anywhere. It's just on the ground, or like upright. Sorry, I think you said.
No, you're laying down, and the Mage Hand doesn't really see, so you don't really necessarily. I would say it can feel, but it doesn't really see, so you don't really get to see a lot. You don't really know what's happening outside.
Okay.
It's quiet. You know that.
It is. As soon as I'm like, Dexter is praying that this Mage Hand finds something to calm him down. So when there is nothing that keeps him calm, he is in fight or flight. And can I make a strength check to just burst out of this thing? Like, with all of the strength he can to just break out.
You don't even have to, but since you were gonna do a strength check, I'm gonna say that you just explode out of this. But unfortunately, when you do, you stir up those huntsman spiders.
Ew.
Is there any water nearby at all?
Well, here's what you see as these hundreds of babies start running up your legs.
I hate so much.
You see your casket that you just got out of is sitting on the ground next to a freshly dug grave. You see another casket down in a grave. You see a brand new mausoleum that has just been sealed. And you see a fresh grave that has just been filled in.
Yeah, I don't think he really cares all that much. Everyone is about to hit Dexter, like, probably start screaming. There is no water at all anywhere. Because if there isn't, he is going to... yeah, he's gonna freak out. He's absolutely freaking out. He's not quiet in any way, shape, or form.
We'll come back to you, because when you start freaking out, Teresa.
Yes, dear.
Wakes you up. And you are also completely in the dark.
Yeah, I can't see shit because I don't have dark vision, so...
And you've got the heavy coins on your eye. Except, when you try to move, to your right, you're stopped, just like they were. But to your left, there is something kind of like soft, almost like a bag of like vegetables or potatoes maybe.
Cool. I think that Hess would probably have had some sort of training very similar to this, where it's like, you know the Navy SEALs do that shit, where they're like in those like extreme situations. So she's probably like trained to not exactly freak out, but I think she's starting to like try to see if there's any sort of like, obviously she's taking the coins off her eyes. She doesn't know that, I mean, she can probably feel that they're coins, but she can't see shit. So I think she's trying to feel if any of the like the top of the coffin, the side of the coffin, or at the feet, she can't like pick any of that out. Is there any dirt falling on me or when I'm doing that, or is there any give to any of those?
When you try to you said you were knocking, like kind of.
Yeah, just sort of.
When you do, there's no dirt falls in. It actually does give a little bit of a bump, like it doesn't feel like there's anything over top. But next to you, you hear.
Oh god damn it! Yeah, I figured that's what that was gonna be. Hot damn! She starts because I heard the yelling, right? I heard Dexter yelling, right?
He's not quiet. He is a little bitch.
Nobody heard Calderos.
No, he's screaming. He's just
everybody's
screaming his head off right now.
I think I'm starting to, wherever it gave the most give, I think I want to use my like strength to like kick at it harder to try to break it to get out.
Give me.
No.
I'll let you pick.
Right, thanks.
Give me an athletics check or do an unarmed attack, whichever one's better for you.
We haven't tried an unarmed attack yet. Oh, it's the same. So let's just do an unarmed strike because yellow.
That one's easier to do damage on, so.
Yeah. Oh, that sucked.
That's okay. It's just wood.
Yeah.
So that hits, and you're going to be able to deal 3 damage to it. Your foot kicks through the wood. The wood's kind of rotten, and so it kicks through, and it just makes this little hole down where your foot was.
Cool. Is there fresh air on my foot now?
Yes. You didn't really have a problem breathing before. Like I said, these are like, they're poorly built, but they're strong, and they are surprisingly strong. Like, they look shittier than they are. And this thing next to you rolls over.
Gross.
And about half of its face is missing. And it's got...
No, I don't like it.
It's got this one milky eye that kind of just looks at you. And it says... And it starts reaching for you. And it's going to make an attack.
That's not fair.
Or maybe I'm not.
Maybe it just turns back over and goes back to sleep.
It's probably not going to hit you. It got an 11 for the hit.
Oh yeah, no, that's not going to hit me.
It like bites onto your armor. What kind of armor do you have?
I think it's half plate.
Oh, okay, so cool. It bites onto one of the plates and it's like
Oh, chainmail, same thing.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's trying to bite through the chainmail, and you can feel like the pressure under its bite, For half of its face to be missing, it's got a lot of strength behind it. And we're going to stop right there. Murky, you
Yes.
also awaken
Your turn now, bitch.
in dark.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't necessarily know that you're colder than they are, but you are much colder than that. You feel around. You have the same like constriction on your movement, but you're in concrete.
And fuck.
There is a little bit of water at the bottom. Probably about an inch.
Okay, that's reasonable. I can deal with that.
But you also have the coins on your eye, and it's completely dark.
Yeah, I also don't have dark vision, and I don't think he would necessarily care about there being coins, so he's just gonna slap them off of his eyes and try to see if he can see anything, but it's dark, so I don't think he's gonna be able to see anything at all.
Pitch dark.
Yeah, first thing he's gonna do is, does he still have his backpack on?
He does not.
This went from a terrible situation to an absolute nightmare.
To be clear, you've not been To be clear, you've not been robbed. Your backpack is still here in the area. You just don't have it on you.
Oh, I mean for, like, in roleplay purposes, this went from, like, okay, I can probably get my way out of this to, I'm fucked. He's going to push on every possible surface below him, to the sides, at his feet, above him, everywhere that he possibly can.
Nothing. There is no roll for it. Nothing. This is solid concrete.
Ooh.
Shit. Oh my god, okay, hold on, I have to check my inventory. Do I have anything? This is bad.
Roll a perception check for me.
Oh, okay.
Roll for panic.
Yeah, right? Perception.
Roll to not crap your pants. That's the real question.
Okay, not bad, actually.
Well, this is bad. You
Fuck!
you notice it's bad because well, no, it's good. You notice this bad thing happening. The water, since you woke up, is now doubled in its depth. It's about 2 inches deep now.
Oh dear God. Okay. Oh no.
Like the back of your head's thoroughly soaked. Like it's coming up around like your back. It's definitely rising.
Oh Jesus. Yeah. At this point, he is also now freaking out and kind of like just trying to push on everything and like just screaming for help as loud as he can. And while doing that, he's going to... Actually, I guess... Do I have my dagger on me still?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to take out my dagger to engrave into the concrete. And I'd like to use magical tinkering. Can't put it anywhere. But I would like to use magical tinkering to engrave a rune into the concrete above me to make light so that I can try and see inside of this thing. If there's any way to sort of break out, I guess. Or stop the water from coming in.
What kind of rune did you make?
Oh, what? Wait, hold on. Like, as in...
Like, what does it look like? You don't have to describe it.
Okay, yeah. It's sort of like a... It's kind of like... How would I explain this? So if you took the shape of a light bulb and then turned it into just straight lines, so it kind of looks like a... sort of like an X, but there's like a bridge crossing the top two parts,
okay.
And then there's a line in the middle to sort of symbolize like kind of like a light bulb.
Yeah, okay, I can see it. I like that. Alright, so You get a nice. It's nicely lit in here. You see the stonework is gorgeous. This is beautiful limestone.
And I just ruined it.
It's been cut. It has been cut from larger pieces. This is not like some shitty bullshit where they have taken it and glued two pieces together. This is cut out of one piece of limestone. This is a nice mausoleum. Then it comes to you that you're in a mausoleum.
Oh dear God!
You are in a mausoleum. It's a very nice one, but it's a mausoleum, and it's slowly filling up with water. By this point, it's at about 3 inches.
How many more inches do I have until I'm having to like actively press my face against the top to be able to breathe?
Well, I would say a casket, probably like 2 feet. No, taller than that, might be like 3 feet. So you've got a little bit, but it might start coming faster.
Oh, well, that's a good thing to know. Can I see where the water's flowing in from?
No, because it's not really flowing in from anywhere.
Interesting. If it's not okay, hold on.
Which
if
is
it's not flowing in from anywhere.
Which is something interesting in itself.
Yeah, I'm starting to think.
I thought you were going to say
or something.
Is some bullshit.
This whole section's bullshit.
I'm not liking it.
I've just got a whole list of things you guys are scared of.
That's right. I have a joke for off camera, so I'll wait till I've finished. I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget.
Oh God, and I don't. Oh fuck.
If you'd like, we can pause for just a second and come back.
Yeah, I need some time to think about stuff.
No problem. Calderos, we'll come back around to you.
Okay.
Have you had
Well,
any-
obviously the panic of his worst nightmare coming true has happened. So he is gonna basically just start trying to. I'm gonna check and see if is there anything on me. Like, do I have anything from like any of my equipment? Basically,
You have anything that was equipped. You don't have anything. Your backpack is not with you. So, like any of the stuff that, all that stuff that comes on, like your adventurer supplies, that wouldn't be on you. But your weapons and stuff, the idea is you probably got them on some kind of holster or whatever on you. So, yeah, those will still be on you.
okay. Well, basically that would have just been shield and mace. But let's for the sake of being in here, let's just say mace. But I do find my mace, and I'm gonna start I'm just slamming the mace against the coffin. I know there's dirt up there, but I don't care. I'm digging my way out if I can crack open that wood.
Roll for the hit.
Let's see if this works.
The AC.
Let's see if I have enough room to swing. I'm not the bride. I don't have that 6-inch punch or whatever it is. You just want me to do a strength or something?
You said you were using your mace. Roll your mace.
Yeah, okay, so I can just roll the mace. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If I can find... There we go.
Okay. Yeah. With this, your mace punctures a large hole in this, around your lower torso, and when you do, a lot of dirt falls in. But you don't really see any new light. You don't feel any new air.
Well, I'm just gonna... I like to think my mace has a little strap on it that it's gonna let it slide down to my elbow. And then I do have those coins in my hands, and he's just gonna kind of absently-mindedly shove that in a pocket, and then he's gonna start digging. He's probably gonna break a hole big enough to get his torso out, and then start shoving the dirt down into the bottom of the coffin to displace it and try to start dig up.
Give me an athletics check. Calderos, I always get you guys mixed up. Are you the paladin or are you the cleric?
No, I'm a cleric. I got a 9.
So you are able to dig yourself up to where you're essentially sitting up in your upper torso is up out of the casket, and you're in the dirt. But now you're kind of stuck.
Let's see if I have any spells that may be able to help me.
We're gonna pause you right there.
Okay.
And Dexter, we're gonna come back to you. You're standing there. You've got these spiders. They're crawling up your legs. They're crawling up your legs fast. You said you were looking for water. I want you to give me a perception check. This is a perception check. You're given actually, you can do it in perception or investigation, whichever is better for you.
They're both the same, and one has proficiency in it. I'm gonna go with perception. Nah, I am freaking out.
Oh, you are freaking out.
I am freaking out. I
don't see any water around, but there is lots of tall grass around. You have to already have water. Okay.
I pressed the button trying to do something else, so it's fine.
I've got water. You just have to break through concrete.
I am going to, while still freaking out.
You know what? I'm going to stretch this spell a little bit for you here. I'm going to say, in a time of extreme stress, you pull a rabbit out of your ass. And
is there fog around him?
Yes, there is fog all over this place. And I'm going to say that you are able to pull the fog in and that's going to create the shape water spell. In this time of great stress.
Well, that's what in Avatar, The Last Airbender, the waterbenders, they have to they barely even give them they have to hang them from the ceiling and completely dry them out.
Well, I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this, and I was reading the spell, trying to figure out. I was like, okay, surely you can change its state, and it didn't say it. I was like, well, you know what? I'm doing it anyway. It says you can freeze it. I'm like, well, you can do it the other way. All right. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
I am going to just, because I was going to use the water, and then he's just pulling from anything that he can get his hands on, and he's just going to I'm so glad that this is a cantrip. Because he's gonna. Because I just remembered something. Because you said that we had anything in our inventory that we had on us, right?
Yes.
So we also had our water skins and shit, yeah.
Well, so your backpack, like I said, your backpacks are nearby, and you're out. Your backpack is nearby somewhere. You just got a terrible perception roll and haven't seen it because you're panicking about these spiders.
Yes, valid king. Yeah, I am going to just have the water. I'm just gonna pull the water onto me as this kind of shit. I'm actively choosing to drown myself rather than deal with these spiders. But I'm shaping it to where it's surrounding me. And then while I'm doing that, I'm just gonna put the water around me so that the spiders are just on the water instead, and then I'm just gonna push the form that it created with the spiders on it just off me, on the ground.
It's just a big ball of water and spiders.
As soon as it does, this is the Michael side. This isn't the Daxter side. As soon as the water is like off me, Daxter's running over this way. He drops the water so the spiders are on the ground, recollects it, and then solidifies it into ice and just drops it on them.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna make little spider tails.
Well,
No. The original idea was to make little lines of water and just like shoot into them.
You actually can't freeze the water if there's creatures in it, so this is probably the
Yeah,
best.
that's why
Just like squish all.
these aren't creatures.
Ice.
No.
These are abominations.
Yes, correct.
Well, Daxter, you are officially the first to successfully get out of your casket and defeat your fear. So,
Fun fact for those watching at home: Australian huntsmen, at minimum, can sometimes have their bodies to be about that big.
Yep.
We were living in the Queensland bush out at Willowbank, and there was a huntsman that was that big that it covered the front screen door of the house, and I didn't go to school that day.
No.
Or the next day.
No.
Oof.
Fun fact.
I wouldn't even sleep for a week if that happened.
No.
Goodbye.
If I opened my front door and like just fucking Shelob from Lord of the Rings was just chilling in my front yard, yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. That's terrifying.
But cheers. I respect and love you, but fuck you, Ravdog.
Hey, I didn't do sound effects this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, wolf, you cunt.
No, I did that to you.
Yeah, I still hate you too, don't worry. Oh no, wolf made it come out of my mouth. Anyway, sorry.
But
Yeah,
but you are the first to
they're
officially
dead.
defeat your fear and get out of the casket. You hear. Actually, give me a perception check to let's see what you do here.
Which
Okay,
one? Which
now
one
that
of us?
like-
Which one of your screaming companions you can hear?
I feel you
now that
definitely
the
hear
spiders
Teresa.
are dead.
You definitely hear Teresa, but I'm trying to see if you
Alright.
hear either of the other two.
Okay, now the spiders are dead, I've calmed down a little bit, because I can see in the dark, so... Yeah, I've definitely calmed down a little bit, 14.
Okay, you do. You have heard
I'm still in
a bit of like a you know when you knock on concrete, the way it sounds, that like you hear a bit of
Yep.
that sound, and you do hear a very muffled scream coming from the mausoleum. You still hear
I've
nothing
definitely-
from the freshly covered grave.
Dang. Sorry, Crow. You're on your own. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna look around, see if there's like a shovel or something, and I'm gonna start digging for the one that I can hear, which is through the concrete.
Well, no, sorry. You, I think maybe people were talking. You definitely heard Teresa also, because Teresa is in an open grave. Her casket's just closed.
Oh yeah.
And she's panicking and screaming with an undead in there with her.
A lot of praying. You're hearing a lot of.
Oh my
French
Father,
prayers.
Lord, please save
Very
me.
quick prayers. Yeah, I'm probably Dux is definitely a. Oh, this seems to be the easiest one. He's gonna like just tear off the lid as fast as he can of the one that is open for Teresa, and yeah, he's gonna tear it off. He's gonna look in, see Teresa, see this undead.
It's like,
And then he's gonna have a
it's like
moral
gnashing on
conundrum
her,
of like, do I have to help? Do we have to face our own fears? Can I help her face her fears?
Oh, yeah, you can
like,
help her.
This is Dax's like autistic moment of like, am I supposed to help her? But like without thinking, he's gonna do the same shape water trick. Oh no, I can't because the water unfreezes in an hour, so I can't do that. I'm just going to just punch him in the head. I'm yeah.
Give me an unarmed strike.
I'm just gonna punch him. Did it work? Yes, it worked. Did I get it? No, I didn't. I missed.
You punch it. Actually, you do punch it successfully right in the head, but like I said, it's missing half its face, and so it was just kind of like, oh. And you pull your fist back out, and it's just like covered in disgusting like rot.
You hit the juicy bits.
Yeah.
I did juicy bits.
Teresa, this thing has been, it's like, chewing on your half-plate armor. What are you doing?
Well, now that the coffin is open, I am going to now use my my longsword, because now I can pull it out and stab him in the head. So I'm gonna do that. Did I do it? Yeah, I did it.
Oh yeah.
21. So fuck that guy.
Teresa.
Specifically that guy.
You stab this person through the head, and when you do, it happened to turn its head in the direction where it did have its face still intact, and so your sword kind of like it ended up kind of going through the bottom of its head, like down through here.
Yeah.
So it kind of left that part of its face intact.
Yeah. Also, we can't see your video, so I don't know what down through here meant. I got you.
I know what I did wrong. I can fix that.
Meanwhile,
I thought that you were doing it on purpose, and that you were still recording it for the video.
Yeah. No, I can do them both. I just didn't mean to not do that.
Yeah, that's alright. No, I thought you were doing it on purpose, like make it easier to record it at.
Yeah, I thought it was on purpose too. That's why I didn't say anything until just now. Until I could definitely tell you didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, when you were like up through here, and I was like, oh, it was meant to be on this whole time, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's your beautiful face. Hello.
No, I'm also recording from a different camera for the actual video, just because it's easier for some reason. And now I've just got my face instead of Sakic's. How awesome! Everybody wants to see me. Everybody wants to see me anyway.
Just swapping those gays out.
Yeah,
we're pretty much interchangeable.
Yeah.
We're both bald. We've both got a beard. I'll take my glasses off. We're both blind.
Accent.
Funny, that was good.
Fixed it.
Jeez.
Okay, sorry about that.
You're good. And cut.
So, when you do,
Oh, I thought you froze for a second. I panicked.
No, hold on.
We just got the camera on, and now we fucked it again.
Yeah, I also want to use like the momentum, like basically like stab and then use it as like a handheld to like push myself up and out of the grave.
Oh, well, I've got some fucked up shit about to happen for you here, though, sis.
No, I don't like it. No,
sorry.
Absolutely not. No.
So, your sword goes through this thing's neck around through here, and it leaves this part of its face intact, and it's laying off to the side, and it just... And now that you get a good look at it here in the light, the clouds, it almost seems like they just split just in time to allow this full moon to show you what you have done. Tell me about the crime you committed and blamed on your family member.
Ooh.
So this was a long time ago, but she was walking from her village to the nearby water hole, and she came upon what seemed at the time to be an old beggar man that had some very interesting looking books. And she stole one of those books and hid them in her mother's bookshelf. But that wasn't a beggar man. It happened to have been a necromancer. Who was very angry that his Book of the Dead got stolen.
Who'd you blame it on?
My mom. I put it in her bookshelf, so it was a partial, like, obviously it was my mom because it was in her bookshelf, and also my mom a little bit taking the blame too, just to try to protect me, but I let her do it, so that's, I'm just as bad for letting her do it as I am for blaming it on her.
So here, laid bare in front of you, are the results of the punishment given to your mother.
Did I just re-stab my mother?
It's almost like a new punishment for you. Here's your mother laying there. She was an undead just trying to eat you. And you just killed her again.
No. I don't like it. No.
How
I think
is Teresa reacting here?
not well, I'll tell you that. She has been reliving, basically, because the result of her stealing that book ended in basically her entire village being destroyed, starting with her mother. And so she is, I think she's screaming louder, because she wasn't really like super screaming yet. I mean, she was yelling lots of prayers at before, but now that she sees that it was her mother, she or it looks like her mother, she is like inconsolably, like PTSD panic attack screaming.
You all hadn't noticed, well, Daxter and Teresa, you guys hadn't noticed until Teresa started screaming like this, but there are about 50 crows, 50 ravens in this, there is like this old dead looking tree sitting nearby, and there's about 50 ravens in there, and when Teresa starts screaming, they all start flying around the tree and cawing, like, I'm not doing that. Go call. No, so they all, but there. So there's a literal murder of ravens, like joining in this chorus with you screaming. It's kind of beautiful in its own way.
Nope. Words suck.
A murder of ravens. We're all stuck in coffins. Would you call it a coffin-y situation?
No, please. This is barely a manslaughter.
Oh, you want to see a murder? I'll show you a murder.
No. Daxter is confused a little bit as to why you're screaming louder, but like he isn't registering like why you're screaming. In his mind, it's okay, the zombie's dead, I need to work on the next one.
Yeah.
So like Daxter's left you to your own devices.
Valid.
Is gonna go to the other one and start trying to dig out the concrete one that he heard before.
Yeah, move on, please.
Give me an investigation roll.
I don't have time to process this trauma. I have other bitches to fix.
14, and I do have dark vision, so I don't know if that'll help it.
You need a crowbar. You know this.
I need a crowbar.
That's going to be the best thing because this is. There is essentially a door on this that has been sealed shut with mortar. So you need a crowbar that can get in there and break that mortar.
My God, I'm just super fucked, aren't I? Good lord. We're having to dig up through dirt, break through a fucking brick house. Yeah, Christ.
Can I forego the crowbar? Can I go over to my bag? I'm gonna pull out my short sword and use that as a crowbar, and like try to stick it in and just try and like pop it open.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Athletics, okay. Nope.
You're also going to give me a straight D20 roll, and it's going to be this is a luck check. It's a 40% chance of success, so you need to get an 8 or below.
Or below, okay. How do we roll just straight dice on this one? Roll table? No. What's that, companion?
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. What is happening?
Oh, /R D20.
Can I take that one?
No.
Can I take that one?
No, you
I
cannot.
want to take that one. Ravdor, can I take that one?
Nope.
You also want low.
You also want low. That would have been a failure.
Oh yeah, I don't want that one. Ravdor, I don't want that one. So what was it? R/?
/R space D20.
Okay, /R space D20.
No.
Your sword is going to bend.
Yep, that's fine. I don't use swords. That's why I was like, haha. Well, my sword is useless. I'm just gonna like throw it away.
It can be repaired. Call it broken for now. It can be repaired.
Okay, we'll just edit the name.
Just a little above table thing. You're going to have rare occurrences to get new weapons in this, and so you're going to have to repair weapons, find NPCs that are going to fix your stuff and help make them better. That's kind of like how that works in here. So keep your broken stuff.
On the bright side, if I'm on one side of a wall and there's a goblin or something on the other side of the wall, right around the corner.
Yep. And you can still smack them in the face.
It's a boomerang.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I've just become more powerful.
I'd like to make a ranged melee attack.
I am going to just
Some people start with a crowbar. Did anybody actually start with a crowbar?
I don't think I
No.
did.
Even people that
Start
are
with a crowbar?
buried.
No. But you know what I do have? One very special single thing I'm going to be holding on to for a while. I have some vial of holy water.
Those are not.
I think Teresa would be like, gimme. No,
there
I am
is-
just going to.
There is a
I'm going to
shovel
stand back
here.
and just start asking.
There is a shovel here. You could try to use the shovel as like a prying.
It's right on top of where Calderos is buried.
Yep, it's right on that
Sure.
fresh grave.
Sure, if this doesn't
Go
work,
out.
I'm
The rest
sorry.
is like, Anthony, get me out of here.
That's really good, actually. What the hell?
That was good. So give me the athletics check.
I'm gonna use the shovel first, and if that doesn't work, Murky, I hope you're holding something up to your face because I'm about to blast this motherfucker open.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try the shovel first. So is that another the other checks again?
Yep, the athletics.
Okay. Athletics. Off, guys.
Drop it.
This is what happened. It wasn't meant to be. Everybody roll new characters.
Yeah.
Give me another 40% luck roll. Gotta get an 8 or below.
I'm this terrible with a shovel. Jeez.
Oh my god! These dice! What is this cocked bullshit?
That's the exact
Fuck
same
it,
number
I'm
you rolled last
blasting-
time.
I'm blasting this thing constantly with Starry Wisp. I'm just throwing motes of light at this thing. It does damage when it hits something. Like, on a hit, the target takes 1d8 radiant damage, but I'm just, like, blasting this thing instead. I'm fucking over it.
Roll for the hit. While you're rolling, I'll tell you what happens. The shovel did not break completely, but the handle is now, like, splintered. Good news, you hit, though. Remember, it's just a mausoleum. It's not, like, going anywhere.
I was about to say, did I miss an inanimate still
No, no.
object?
It does have a lot of life, though. This lot, you can tell it does do some damage. It is able to, it actually melts some of the rock, and there's actually a little bit of a tiny, tiny little hole. Murky, you actually see a bit of moonlight coming in down around your feet.
Oh, down around my feet. Okay.
After a bright flash.
I see. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I guess, he's just gonna kind of scream again because, like, whoa, that was kind of close.
The water is now pouring out because you hit towards the bottom. The water is draining out.
Okay, do I realize that?
Oh yeah, you can feel the water flowing around you and getting lower.
Okay.
And
Ow.
Daxter would also suddenly have a shit ton of water around his feet.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
The question being though is, if it's laying flat, where did I hit it that the water's coming out? Like, I now know that there is water there, so I can start siphoning it out. But like,
It's like draining out the bottom, so it went like through the lid and then through the bottom, so it's draining out away from both of us. I think, right? Is that my understanding?
This might be a dumbass question, but do they have mausoleums in Australia?
we usually just bury them in the ground, but I'm sure there are some there.
In like super
Oh,
wet
talking about the
places,
back.
like in New Orleans, they can't bury people below the ground because the ground pushes them back up out. It's crazy. So
okay.
they have to put them in little buildings above the ground, in little concrete buildings that sit above the ground,
That.
and that's what this is.
Also, some Catholics just do it. My grandmother's in
Right,
a
yeah.
mausoleum.
Also, yes.
If I had enough money, I would have my ass like posed and mummified in a cool ass mausoleum with stained glass and jewels instead of eyes.
I'd be
yeah.
swinging through the church. I'd
Yeah, we don't. I don't really think we have. I mean, maybe if you're like super mega rich, but like at the end of the day, you're either cremated or you're buried. So, yeah.
I want to become. You can get mulched. You can become mulched.
And just as a reminder, when ice freezes, it expands and can crack stone.
Yeah, but also Murky is in there, and yeah.
But you could pick it up and get a blob and put it around the door and freeze it.
I had my own idea, actually.
All right, what do you want?
I was gonna say, I'd rather not risk dying right
He's like,
now.
let's not kill me with ice for a minute.
Please don't freeze my blood.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, hey guys, I'm still in the grave. Like, we need to retrieve what's in here, please. So okay, how much does this thing weigh?
So the door is not that heavy. The door is just it's probably about like 2 feet by 2 feet, maybe like 2 inches thick, concrete. So, it is concrete, so it's probably like 40 to 50 pounds though.
Shit. Okay.
Oh, that's not that heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for the idea that I had, that's about 10 times too much.
Too heavy for mage hand.
It's too heavy for catapult, actually. I was just gonna fucking blow this thing open. Well. If light does that to
We're
it.
being creative.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to pause you guys, and we're going to check on Calderos.
Yeah, that's been a minute.
Calderos.
How's Minecraft going?
So, like... Well, I mean, I'm just kind of stuck in dirt. I mean, I can try to thrash around some more, and, like, you know, I've got that mace that if I want to try and, like, break up some of the dirt around me just to see if I can try to punch through, like, enough to be like, hey, I'm under here.
I
think since you're kind of trapped here, I want a strength saving throw from you.
Okay.
And this is to see if you can muster the strength to move around some of this dirt. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, shit.
You do. You're able to center, focus for just a moment. You see Selune, you talk to her, you feel her power. She sings to you, and you're able to have the strength to begin to move yourself again.
Okay.
Give me either an athletics check. You can either give me an athletics check or an acrobatics check.
It's going to be athletics because I'm not dexterous. Dexterous.
Dexterous.
Dexterous, thank you. A check or just a roll? Just a roll because it'd be athletics because unless you're one because sorry.
That's okay.
18.
Okay.
Nice.
You're able to move yourself up, struggling while they're during all this other stuff, like Teresa screaming with all the crows, ravens, and Daxter trying to save Murky, and Murky trying to build a catapult inside of the mausoleum. That just cracked you up a little bit. You have been able to pull yourself up about 2.5 feet is what you think. You know people are buried 6 feet under. You assume that's how far this was buried. You were buried here. The casket was about 2.5 feet thick. You're up about 2.5 feet. You're exhausted, and the dirt is compacted. But you know you've got a foot, maybe a foot and a half left. What do you try to do?
Can I just try to punch my mace up to just see if I can break? Because maces are probably about a foot. I really just want to see if I can break surface. I'm looking for surface here.
Okay.
Because I have something I'm going to try and do if I can punch through the surface.
Give me another strength saving throw. Ooh, the music's perfect right here.
12.
You are able to thrust it up just a bit, but all that's happening on the surface is the ground rises probably about 3 or 4 inches, and that's all that's really happening. There's a lot of commotion out here. No one really notices it. We'll be right back. Dexter, Murky, have you guys figured out anything? Actually, I'm sorry. Pause you guys one more time. Teresa.
Yeah.
Teresa, have you finished screaming?
Have I?
He finished screaming. It's a wild sentence.
I don't know. She may want to keep screaming. I don't know. I'm not judging.
I don't. I think she eventually I think she would get out of the situation, like if anything it would be out of fear, and then she would after she was out of that situation, after a couple of minutes, she probably would eventually calmed down. Am I seeing now that now that Calderos is like kind of closer to the surface, am I seeing dirt move?
Give me a perception roll.
No.
Well, then no, you don't see it.
Then no. Okay. Perception. No, that's not too bad.
Oh, okay.
15.
Yes, actually, you do notice. You're kind of calming down a bit, pulling yourself out of the situation. The ravens have calmed down a bit. Some of them have actually came over and landed on the mausoleum. One of them...
They're definitely not going over there.
One of them has landed on the marker that is on the fresh grave, and it's like, rah, rah, and kind of looking straight at you.
God.
Like, when you look at it, it looks down at the grave.
Is it trying to help?
It flies away.
Nasty little beastie.
What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to where that is, and I'm gonna start digging down.
Okay. That shovel is there. That shovel kind of sucks. So give me the athletics check. And this is really just to see how long you dig down.
Yeah. Oh, that got through. That's a 23.
Damn.
So
you're like,
it took me a minute. I was like a gopher.
You're out here. The only thing I need now is I still want to say do the roll the d20, and you got to get an 8 or higher. Or sorry, 8 or lower. 8 or lower.
Or 8 or lower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is just to see if it finishes breaking while you're doing this.
How do I do that?
/R space d20.
Oh, cool. I got a 5. Yay!
Nice. All right. It does not break. This thing is like, it's a little cracked in the middle from where he tried to pry open the mausoleum a minute ago, but you're working right around it.
Heavenly Father is on my side tonight.
Well, I mean, maybe for this one thing. The whole mother's corpse wasn't very heavenly Father.
You know what? He was testing me.
It was a test.
You're like out here, like you dig up Calderos, you get down to Calderos in less than 5 minutes, and it's almost like a paleontologist. You know, you're digging with a shovel, but you don't hurt him at all. In fact, you're down there with like a little brush afterwards, like brushing the dirt off of him.
I want you to realize that as soon as like you get down to like Calderos obviously is aware that someone's like, he can feel the dirt moving and can probably hear the shovel moving, and he's like, you know, very happy. But also when you get down to him, like when you finally get down to his face and he sees you, like he was already like, he's already got mud and like dirt in his teeth, and like, but he breaks into fresh sobs. Like, he's so happy to see his friend Teresa. Like, he literally reaches up to you and, like, kind of, like, you almost have to, like, make his hands move because he's clinging to you. Like, he is so ecstatic that you have come to his rescue. You are the angel coming down on a fucking sunbeam to rescue him. That's how excited he is to see you.
Like gives her a hug and she's like, well, hello, friend. It has been already a very rough night. Where are our other friends? Do you know? You probably
He's hysterically sobbing, looking around, just...
Caldera, it was actually it was actually a little bit more than that. When you first got this breath of air and you looked up, the full moon was right behind Teresa. And when you saw her, you don't know if it was lack of oxygen making you hallucinate, or if you saw her, but there was Salune reaching her hand out to help you out. And then through that visage, almost like it was a mist that got pushed away, came Teresa.
Yeah, that's gonna make things complicated later.
I would like to point out that Florence Welch has red hair, and Teresa also has red hair, from what I understand. So it's very, Calderos is like the most. He's almost ecstatic as when he saw like Salune for the first time for real. Like he is just like so excited.
That's great.
You're gonna have to try and calm him down a little bit though. Like if you want him to even be able to look around.
Here's what's happening. I think Teresa needs a hug as badly as Caldera.
We're both hugging it. We're just clinging.
So we are hugging it out till both of us calm down, and that is happening.
Dex is trying to break through the mausoleum, and we're over here just hugging.
Listen, this is a traumatic event. Yeah. I think we take a very long moment to hug before we go start to help get these help Dex.
Okay. Dax.
Yep.
What are you? What have you came up? Or well, Dax and Murky, have either of you come up with your next idea?
I have an idea, and it's gonna be painful. I think.
If you need projectiles, I can make you projectiles.
I had something else in mind. Oh fuck. Okay.
I'm sure there's many projectiles because we don't collectively hit ourselves.
I saw this. Could I tell it was a spell, or did it look like something else that shot through the limestone?
You couldn't necessarily tell right away. You're familiar enough with magic that you assume it's magic, but what you did see was a bright flash of light, and then now you kind of see just a very dim light coming in, and hear and feel the water draining out.
Okay. Am I able to reach down to my feet? Like, if I bend my legs and arms in a specific way, can I, like, reach my feet?
Probably not. You really only got about 6 inches of clearance in any direction.
Okay.
So, really, no.
Damn, that water draining out actually is getting in the way now. Fuck. Okay.
We can plug the hole if you want it back.
It just started to happen if you're wanting to try to do something with it.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I guess. Very quickly, this is going to sound absolutely insane, but I want to try and take one of my shoes off.
Okay.
And right after I do that, I would like to get the sock off as well and get it to float in the water up so that I can grab it with my hand.
For some reason, I feel like Murky has untied shoes already. It just feels like part of who he is.
Where's slip-on shoes?
Exactly.
He's lazy. He doesn't have time for that.
It just feels like part of who he is. So that's perfect. Yeah, no rolls for that. I think you're just able to do that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I was able to get the sock up to me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what I want to do is, because I don't want to do it with my hand, I'm going to wrap the sock around my dagger so I can sort of create it into a very shitty and very smelly spellcasting focus, because I don't want to cast the spell with my hand because I'm afraid of what that might do. I'm going to point it up at the top, and oh boy, this is the hard part. This is going to take a lot of willpower on his part. I'm going to cast Acid Splash on it.
Okay. It's gonna hit. Let's see.
I'm aware that this is going to hurt, by the way. But I have no other option. It's either I die in here or I need to get out somehow. And I could tell that magic at least was able to get through. So maybe a giant bubble of acid floating up to it or splashing up against it might be able to get through.
I'm gonna say, since it was down around your feet, you would know, pull your feet up. You can you've got the ability to pull your feet up. So you, I think you wouldn't get hit by this. You would be able to, get the acid splash down there without hitting yourself.
Okay.
And you deal this corrosive damage to it. And when you do, the bottom of the door, you see all along, like the bottom crack and up along the right hand side, the light is coming in all along those cracks now. It didn't seem like it ate away any of the concrete, but it did eat away the mortar.
Ooh, okay.
You are a nicer DM than me, sir.
Well, I wanted to be like, acid cleans concrete, right? This is like the cleanest concrete ever now. But, no, I understand. I'm just being a dick.
Okay, well, I'm glad I took no damage. Because I was fully prepared to take almost all of my HP and health to get out of here if I needed to.
Nah, there's about 6 inches of clearance. I would say that's enough for you to cross your legs and pull your legs up when you did that.
Okay.
I'm gonna shut up. I am going to just. I'm just gonna use the water, and I'm gonna use shape water, and just get the water under where the mortar is to so that there's a gap there, and then just try and
Freeze it?
Sure.
Yep.
Freeze it and make it easier, and then just flip it open.
Once you do this, you freeze it. It just cracks the rest of the mortar, and this pops off. Murky. The rest of the water flows out very quickly around you, and you see down around your feet. All of this moonlight coming in. It's going to be a little difficult for you to get out on your own, so Daxter's probably going to have to help you.
Oh, what?
I feel like at this point also, as Daxter's doing their thing, I feel like Calderos and Teresa would at least start standing up and seeing what we'd hear all that water rush out, and we would turn around and start approaching them. So we would probably be like, "Oh shit, he's in the tomb. We better help pull him out."
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I guess. So the lid is not on me anymore, right? Or what was it?
It's
Sorry,
more
I
like
forgot.
a door down at your feet, and your body.
It's like a morgue. You know how you're in a morgue on a splatter?
Okay,
that.
okay.
So now
yeah,
the
I
door
guess he
down
kind of
around your
starts to
feet.
shimmy. Yeah, I guess he kind of starts to shimmy that way.
So that's what I was saying.
Slowly.
Daxter could help you, or he can just be a dick and smoke a cigarette and watch you.
I'm gonna help him.
Okay. Give an athletics check, Daxter.
Oh, fuck me.
Well, we're helping, right? Like we're helping.
All
Like
three of you
we can do the help action.
Oh, actually, if do you guys who has you have to have proficiency in athletics to do that? Do you have proficiency in athletics?
So I guess
think Teresa
doing
Teresa
it.
does.
Okay,
I think so.
Only one. It only takes one person anyway, so you got advantage.
Go hard, Grasshopper, because I've fucked every athletics roll so far.
I don't know how to do advantage on this, so I'm just gonna roll it twice.
We good, fam.
Okay. That's great.
Do
That 22, I'm pretty sure is
I'm just miss.
all
Yeah,
of my
no,
rolls.
the 22 is great.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So with the 22, you are very successful. You grab Murky by the feet, and I don't know what it is, Teresa. It may just be you're just in that you've got this high from saving people tonight, and or maybe you're just trying to make up for what you saw earlier. But
Absolutely, that's
you
maybe a
pull
little
Murky-
color.
you pull Murky right out of there. Maybe a little too fast, but he's safe.
Slip and slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now, all four of you are safe. And the ravens in the tree, all of them, except for one, fly out of the tree and fly off into the mist. And only one, the one that remains, flies down and lands on top of the mausoleum. And it kind of looks at all of you and kind of tries to make contact. Do you guys look at it? Make contact with? Make eye contact with it?
Murky's too busy hyperventilating to give a single fuck about any bird that can
I
be
think
around right
Calderos
now.
would, just because like Calderos is like, you know, he knows something weird, like something fucking weird is happening here to all of us. Like he's knows this isn't normal behavior for, I think, an animal, so he would at least be paying attention to it. And he's like, what manner of devilry has befallen us is basically where his mind is like going.
Yeah.
Tell
I
me,
feel like
devil!
as a lone ranger, Lamau, as a ranger type, like Dax is probably also quite in tune with animals and stuff like that. Except spiders. Fuck spiders.
The
Spiders.
the raven kind of like makes sure it's got eye contact with you guys. I assume Teresa doesn't. She doesn't seem to like birds.
No, she's like,
She'd be, Teresa's too busy helping, like, to get Murky up out of the...
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so Daxter and Calderos, you notice this raven. It makes eye contact with both of you, and there seems to almost be an intelligence behind its eyes. Yes, ravens and crows are very intelligent, but this is further than that. But
Ain't
it
nothing
just-
but evil in those eyes.
it just kind of calls like and kind of like turns its head, looks at you, and it takes off and flies down right in front of the mausoleum. And as it flies right in front of the mausoleum, it drops 4 items on the ground, and they have little tags on them. They have your names on them. And this raven flies away.
I don't like that.
Dax,
I feel like Dax's first thought is, well, you could have helped.
Dax, you have
Yeah.
nails,
Uh-huh.
nails from the coffin of a murderer. There's a little story. There's a little story inside the sack with these nails that tells you about this murderer. You get to make it up. It'll come up later, so you can make it up then, or you can try hard on it. No, that was I didn't mean it like that, but that was pretty good. Teresa, you have
Yes, dear.
an inkwell that makes anyone that looks at it nauseous. You also have a little letter inside describing its backstory. I'll let you come up with it.
It's got my mother.
You have a. What did you say? I'm sorry.
It has my real life mother's face on it.
Oh my god.
Calderos, you have a teacup from a child's tea set. It is chipped and has blood stains on it. It has a story inside. You get to come up with it. Murky.
Yes, hello. Perfect timing. My dad just walked out of the room. That was actually perfect.
You were given a lantern with a black candle that never runs out, and it burns.
What?
And it burns with a green flame.
I'm sorry, you're a virgin.
That's fine by me. What else is new?
So does anyone need me to repeat theirs? Because I kind of did go that do fast.
Nails of the coffin of a murderer?
Yep, nails from the coffin of a murderer. You get to come up
Oh,
with the story.
from the coffin of a murderer.
Oh, yeah, Murky. Yours is a lantern with a black candle that never runs out, and it has a green flame. Inside the bag, there is a little letter describing its history and why, like, where it came from. You get to come up with that. We'll talk about it later at some point.
Okay.
Can we react? Are we doing stuff now?
Yep, sorry. I just wanted to, yep.
No,
so, the raven had just came through, left all the gifts, and then flew away.
I think Calderos is actually, like, he's really hesitant to touch this teacup after everything that's happened because, like, holy fucking shit, like, there's been some dark-ass, either some really, really keen collaboration between a shit ton of people to do this in a very short period of time, we don't know where we're at, or it's black magic, which he's inclined to be like, black magic. I want to look around, like, I'm looking for, like, if they've left any, I'm basically trying to find our packs, like, he's trying to see if there's anything around us, like...
So, when you look around, all you see is what seems like a never-ending forest, but you really wouldn't know if it was never-ending because you can really only probably see about 50 feet in front of you before the fog is so thick that you can't see any further. While you guys are standing here, all four of you give me a perception roll.
Jesus. I'll take it.
I was about to say, did my dice not roll?
So Murky.
Yes.
While everybody else is kind of like chatting after the events that just happened, you notice that it was 50 feet at first, was about how far you could see. And about 5 minutes of sitting here, it's down to about 40 feet. The fog is getting thicker and thicker and thicker.
I see.
You guys hear dead silence. You don't hear the ravens anymore. You don't hear any kind of animals. The sound effects that are currently playing are an illusion. You don't hear any of that. No, right now you hear dead silence. And it's
not even the wind is
very
blowing?
unnerving, especially after all of those ravens were just here and after all the chaos that just happened.
So, like, not even the wind is blowing? Like, the trees aren't moving at all? Or... Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, no, Murky is still not doing so well. He was kind of he's stuck in there for a little longer than he would have liked, and is still kind of grasping over the fact that he thought he was gonna die in there.
All four of you know what this is. You know what this fog is. This is the mist. You know where you're at. You don't necessarily know which domain of dread you're in, but you know you're in one. You know that you are probably never going home. You know that you're probably going to die here or join this plane forever. You've heard all the stories. You've been trained by the Inquisition for this, but it doesn't quite prepare you for the reality that you're now on a plane that is, its entire purpose is to punish somebody. You don't know who. You don't know what this plane is yet. You don't know where you're at. You don't know why you're here. But you know what these mists mean.
Calderos is gonna kind of like, because he kind of understands that like Teresa's on the same wavelength as him. He's going to be like, he's gonna kind of turn to her and be like, I did not understand our Silver Lady's warning, but now I see that this is why she appeared. I wish I had understood what she was trying to convey. I don't know why we're here in this lightless hellhole, but if I have to be here with anybody, I'm happy here. I'm here with you, Teresa.
Yes, thank you, my friend. I do believe I agree with you. I do not know what this is to punish, if we are being punished for something, but we had a sign from our leaders, and I think that we need to push forward. That is all we can do.
I'm gonna kind of look at the others and be like, you know, I'm gonna like gesture to them and be like, I know we don't know each other well, but I will not condemn you here alone. I will try to take care of you for as long as I can.
As will I. And my sword!
Yeah. And Calderos is actually like, well, for the sake of just like what we had equipped, can I like, I didn't think my shield was gonna fit in the coffin. Can I just find my shield leaned up against like my gravestone?
Oh yeah. So let me. Everybody finds their backpack in the general area.
Dope. Okay.
Yeah. Some of them are hanged in suggestive ways. That sounded weird. Not suggestive. That's a bad term.
Ominous ways.
Ominous. Thank you. That's a much. That's more what I'm going for.
Found your backpack laid in a seductive position.
Your backpack was black.
Yeah.
It had its
your backpack.
straps
I've seen
undone.
paintings, like, what are they, French girls?
No, it was one of the backpacks was turned upside down with all of its stuff spilled on the ground, and it was hanged from literally a hangman's noose in the tree. Another was Teresa's is in the casket she was in. Her mother's zombie is laying on top of it as a pillow.
Great.
Calderos, his backpack is somewhere in his grave. Murky, yours is yours is just sitting right there.
Or for the sake of being a mausoleum, maybe there's like a little pile of skulls and it's like right on top.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that better.
Calderos is gonna go over to his grave and he's actually gonna pick up the shovel because he sees he first off, he's a little perturbed because when he came out of the grave, he didn't feel anything around him, but he can see the straps of what he knows is his bag suddenly just in the grave, where it wasn't there before, and he's just gonna make his little moon sign, his little ward off, please fuck off evil sign. But then he's gonna pick up that broken shovel. The shovel's cracked, right? The handle. I'm gonna cast mend on it. So at least it's a full shovel, and I'm gonna just kind of use it to scrape away, scrape out and dig out my bag and kind of pick up my bag. And then I'm gonna spit on my grave because I'm really fucking pissed about being stuck down in there. And basically I'm just gonna pull out a rag or something, and that's what I'm gonna use to pick up that teacup and examine it and read the label, because I don't want to directly touch it without maybe investigating. I'll wrap it up and keep it in my bag because I do need to, when we get a chance to rest, maybe I'll try to figure something out about it.
Each letter inside of your the bag that has your little gift or trinket asks you specifically not to share the story on the letter.
Ooh.
So do not share it until asked.
Okay. The specific items that we just got?
Right.
Yeah.
The story that you're making up. You were not given a story. So it's a story. Yep.
Mine's easy to put away and forget about because it literally is you look at it and it makes people feel sick, and so I'm ooh, I don't want to see this. So I put it in my pocket and was
Calderos heeds that right now just because he thinks it's a threat. He's perturbed enough by what he legitimately he's there's some really evil fucking magic around me, so he's perturbed enough that he's not gonna put he's I'm not triggering no curse right now, so he's just gonna wrap that up and put it in his bag.
Okay. Teresa. You see where your bag is. But this time, when you look, that zombie, that's not your mom.
Yeah. She's
this is this is some man. This is some fat dude that you never seen before. You have no clue why you thought this was your mom earlier.
Cool. I guess I say a little prayer over the corpse. And then I gently move him out of the way, very respectfully. Move him out of the way and grab my bag and walk away as quickly as I can.
All right. Everybody else's was pretty easy to get. By this point, especially after Daxter had to pick all of his stuff up off the ground, the fog and the mist has pulled in to where you can really only see maybe 10 feet in front of you. It is thick. However, the fog has, whenever you look in all directions, it's so thick you can't even see any trees anymore, except when you look in one direction, there is a small path leading into the forest where the fog clears out, as if it's asking you to go on this path. Do you follow it?
Teresa's gonna look at Calderos and be well, what do you think, friend? Shall we follow the signs?
When in hell, keep moving.
I'm gonna, after packing the bag, he's unhappy he had to repack his bag. Everything had its spot, and now it's all been taken out. He is just gonna kind of look around, see the path.
Calderos does have a lamp, and he is gonna, just for the record, he is gonna take out his lamp and light that. I've got a tinderbox, so at least we got a little bit of light around us. For us, visually challenged.
It's actually kind of like, when you turn on your high beams, when it's really foggy, and it kind of makes it worse.
Yeah, glare.
Yeah, that's kind of happening to you right now. It's actually making it a little bit worse because there's so much mist, it's just lighting up the whole area so bright, it's not really helping you see what's in front of you.
Can I lower it down to dim light? I have a lamp that can go down to dim light from 30
sure,
feet.
actually, that would be better, because then you could control the light a little bit better and have it in front of you.
Yeah, it's bright for 15, but it's dim down to 30.
Okay, yeah. I think Murky was saying something.
I was gonna let Daxter go first.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna mention that keeping the light low and moving slowly through will be better, because my background is that I'm a guide, and it literally says that I'm like, I came of age outdoors, I know my way around things. So I feel like Dax is kind of like, he's a lot calmer, maybe, than the others are. He kind of like knows kind of what he's doing, but yeah, he's probably just gonna like just say that he'll lead the way up front, and just to stay close. Because I may not know these lands, but I know these grounds.
I think Calderos would try to like is Murky human?
Yeah, Murky's a human.
I'm gonna take up rear just because I know Teresa and Murky are both humans, and I know they can't see very well in the dark.
Yeah, like as you guys are like walking towards the path, or I guess looking around outside, Murky comes outside and casts prestidigitation on himself to get all the water out of his clothes. And sort of like shakes off his shoes a little bit just to make sure that there's nothing on him.
Calderos coughs a little because he's absolutely covered in mud, absolutely covered. He's like, "Could you?" And he kind of like waves at himself. He doesn't like being dirty.
Yeah. Murky starts slowly walking towards you. I saw that. Murky slowly starts walking towards you, and you can see on his face, he's not wearing anything right now, like covering his face. He normally is, but he doesn't have it on right now. He is visually very, very upset right now. You can tell. Like, his eyes are red because he was crying. His face has just been stuck in a frown this whole time. You just come over and quietly just says, "I got you." And then cast prestidigitation on your clothes as well to get all the dirt off.
Thank you, my friend. I'm sorry you're here with us. It's not a place I would wish on anyone. But me and Teresa, and I'm sure Dax, will do all we can to try to keep each other safe, including you.
You guys begin walking, making your way along this path that the mist has set out for you. You follow this path because you know, you've learned enough about the mist, you know how it works. If you try to walk into the mist, it's going to turn you around and put you back at the graveside until you do what it tells you to do. You will be lost forever if you try to continue to go into the mist. It will not allow you to do what it doesn't. It will not allow you to not do what it wants you to do. So
it's like when you go into the Lost Woods in Zelda and it resets.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
It's exactly like that, actually, yeah. So if you try to go into the mist, no matter how far you go, the mist will eventually just turn you right back around, and you'll come out of the mist in the exact same spot you came into in front. It
As
just won't
an
let you
idea with the mist, I don't know if you'll allow this, but maybe the idea of the mist or something is like a scary story that people would tell. Like my people would tell the kids to like make sure you don't go out at night or something like that. Dexter is going to reach into his bag and pull out a rope, and it's just gonna like hand it down the line, like unfurl it and give it to everybody to hold on to, just to keep everybody going. How long is this rope?
50 probably. I think average ropes are 50. Yeah.
50 feet. Oh yeah, he's gonna he can tie that like a real good around everybody. I'm gonna do that because Dexter is smart enough to know
Because you're a mean bastard and knew what I had planned.
Yeah, well, no, I'm actually really happy because I didn't have a rope, and I'm so happy someone else suggested that. I was thinking we need to hold on to something.
No, I was definitely going to split you all up in the mist. So
Yeah.
for ruining that.
No, Dax is gonna use the rope to like keep everybody. I feel like he's also done this definitely as he was growing up. He's been sent out to find kids that had run out into the forest and shit.
I feel like you've run into Blizzard and low level like low visual situations enough that if you're in a place with like low visibility like a Blizzard, you're gonna tie a line between your bathroom and your front door if you have to go outside.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so he's definitely done this before, so he's gonna like wrap the rope around everybody and like tie it off, and then he's gonna just keep following the rope. Don't step out and just follow me. And he's going to follow the set path.
Okay. So while you guys are walking along this path, like I said, the visibility is almost nothing. You can see along this path, and it's almost like there is a solid wall of white, 3 feet to your left, 3 feet to your right. That's about as far as you can see. If you try to look up, you see nothing. It's surprisingly well lit, so that's kind of strange, but the fog is so thick. All you can see is this path, and it looks as if there is a tunnel built in this path, because you can see hundreds of feet ahead of you on this path, but it's still 3 feet to the left, 3 feet to the right, and you can't see anything behind you. As you walk forward, it's like the mist is closing off behind you.
Cha-cha real slow.
Calderos? Tell me, who is Delia?
To everybody? Just out loud?
Yep.
Okay.
Tell me, everybody.
So
the other players, other characters don't necessarily know about this, but this is juicy drama.
Yes, it is.
The players need to know.
So Calderos has obviously been raised in he's been raised up in like a quasi-military-esque like monastic order basically, but he was he did have a lot of companions, like young kids his age, like growing up. Like it was like a what do you call them, a creche of children who grew up together. So and one of these other kids is when Calderos was around 17, there was a girl he ended up falling in love with, and it's basically for his first puppy love, and they were on a field mission together, like, because when kids reach about 16 or 17, they start to go out on being on like simple field missions, it's usually for like red caps, low-level hauntings, stuff that they're supposed to learn how to deal with their own and then report back to their cloister leader. But when they got paired together, and he was really excited about this, but when they went out on their mission together, they ran into something that they could not handle, and it was a werewolf. And Delia, who again Calderos had a crush on, was attacked by this werewolf, and instead of following his training, he panicked and he ran away, and Delia was mauled to death by the werewolf. And he's never told anybody what happened. He always told them that the werewolf killed her automatically, but it was actually a really painful, awful death, and Calderos is extremely ashamed that he ran away.
Calderos, you would estimate 100 feet to your right in the fog, in the mist, you hear Delia's voice. Calderos, I need your help. Please, I need your help. All four of you give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I was about to say, does just Calderos hear that, or is that everybody?
All 4 of you hear this, yes.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank
I
God.
I didn't do that right.
Oh,
I just hit
God, oh no! Oh,
Hang on, I didn't do it right. I didn't do it right. Hang on, let me.
I
try.
didn't either. I hit my +3 at the top, but I actually have a +5 for
Oh,
my saving throw.
I still fucked it. So
I got a 25, Nat! 25 for my wisdom saving throw.
Alright, so... Alright, so... Calderos, there's something wrong with his voice. This sounds just like Delia, but it's a little, you wouldn't know the term robotic, but that's exactly
Tinny.
how we would describe it.
It's tinny. Like, it's
sorry?
got a tin, like, you know,
Tinny, thank you.
or,
Yeah,
or
that
like,
works.
yeah.
Yeah. So yes, the rhythm is wrong. The voice, spot on. Daxter, you're confused. You don't necessarily know what's going on. Teresa and Murky, you guys suddenly become so hungry. You are so hungry. Like you've never been hungrier before. You are suddenly starving. It's like you haven't, like, have you ever had like a stomach virus where you've had to not eat for a couple days, and like when you finally get to
I
eat
see what
the
you're
way
saying.
it feels,
Yes.
oh my gosh, that is how you suddenly feel out of nowhere. And it's when you hear this voice. But you never hear that voice again. Or at least not on this trip. Do you guys choose to investigate it? What do you want to do?
I think Calderos, like, no, like, just because of everything that's happened, and he can tell there's something fucky with that voice. It for a minute he freezes, and it's like his heart just freezes, like his stomach just drops. He feels sick, but like he's kicked in enough that like he knows some bad shit is happening, and he just is like, ignore it. It's not her, is what he says to the others.
You do hear it actually one more time. As soon as you have that thought, you get one more. Calderos, please.
I'm just gonna yell, "Begone, devil!"
There's not anything else.
He turns around to look at Calderos and says, "Do you recognize the voice?"
Yes, it's the source of my greatest shame.
You two need to eat. Like, you are starving. If you got rations, you're like eating rations like they're candy bars. Like, you are
they're freaked out.
starving. Like, you're gonna make yourself sick. You're gonna eat so much. After this, though, you guys continue a little bit longer along this path. There's been weird shit happening the whole time. A few times while you're walking around, you hear just to the left or right of you, like right in the mist. You can even see the mist like swirling as something is running right past you, just to your left or right, like the.
Oh, that's scary.
And it swirls the mist around you.
This is such a weird thing, but also like the tism is strong in this one. But like Daxter has clocked in that the mist is awkward and weird. He's heard the weird sound. Calderos has said keep going. The path is only moving forward, and we know it's blocked off. Like his mind is like barely paying attention to anything but the path in front of him. And he's just walking, so if any of you three are stopping, that's the only thing that's going to stop him from moving forwards, because he's like he's just not able to rationalize that there's something.
He got a rule. He was told a rule, and now he's gonna follow that rule.
Yeah, basically. Like, he's just not paying attention to anything else. Like, even if someone was to stop, like, he'd like stop and then he'd keep going and like pull the rope on behind him. Like, he's not paying attention to anything that's happening. Like, even with the voice, you three all had a moment, and Dax is like, cool, that's like 100 feet that way, and we can't see 3 feet that way, we're going forwards.
Yeah.
Ooh, pretty.
You guys continue along this road, and eventually, it begins to open up. Well, the mist begins to open up. And it eventually opens up into this valley.
Ooh.
Is right.
Okay, animations.
Nice.
If there's one of these zombie jump scares, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I will punch you.
I wouldn't do that. Those are cheap.
I would find you and punch you.
You see along this road when it opens up to this valley, a huge gate with 2 gigantic 50-foot monuments of some unknown men whose both statues' heads have been removed, and they're laying on the ground in front of them.
So spooky.
That's sick.
It looks impossibly old. And it essentially blocks off the entire valley.
Wow.
You
That was cool.
arrive in front of this place, and the mist has allowed this entire valley to open up. There's a few things alive here. It's cold. This structure in front of you is gigantic. It's probably about 100 feet tall. It's got these beautiful stained glass windows, while at the same time being so ancient. It's rotting. The stone is weathered. The heads on the monuments have fallen off, like I said. The raw iron gates that seem like they should be blocking off the area are actually open. And they kind of seem welcoming. There almost seems like something is begging you to come on in. And that's where we'll end it for this week.
Spooky.
Spoopy.
Nice. Very nice.
I think all y'all's characters know where you're at now, though.
Yep.
You
The great outdoors.
You definitely know where this is.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck.
Calderos is just cussing in the background.
Oh, actually, I feel like this place would be real shitty, and do one more thing to you guys. As you all are looking at this and looking at the statues, a piece of paper comes flying in on the wind and slaps Murky in the face, and it's like stuck to the side of his face. And when he pulls it off, it is the etching you guys got of Strahd's name.
Yep.
And it catches fire in your hands. And then we'll end it there.
Not about subtlety, is he?
No, he's not. He's not subtle at all.
No.
He loves the dramatics.
Oh, so Strahd is a theater major, is what I'm hearing.
Oh,
Yes.
Did you guys ever play World of Warcraft at all?
No.
Yes.
Did you play during Wrath of the Lich King?
Yes.
So do you remember
No,
how
I
the Lich King was just there all the time? He just kept showing up the entire expansion, and you were like, all right, by the end of it, you're like, okay, well, you're not that scary. We've killed you like 6 times by now. But
we have a couple of them in Final Fantasy, yeah.
he's a little bit like that, and he just wants to be there. He loves being the center of attention. I'm excited for y'all to meet him.
We love that for him. Out of character.
Oh, he's such an asshole. I'm so excited for y'all to meet him. He
That's
set all this
exciting.
up just for you.
Yeah. What can I say? I'm Strahd's favorite little princess.
Roll for it.
Yeah.
With my rolls tonight, no. In my mind, I'm the favorite.
Oh. Actually, let's take a look here. We've got, as soon as it loads.
Are you still recording yet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the joke that I wanted to say earlier out loud, and I sent it to Murky as well. But when we were like going through all of our coffins, and you were like, "Oh no, it's like our deepest fear, and it's like drowning, and there's spiders." My first thought was, "Oh no, Murky's in a box full of testosterone. What will she do?"
Shit. So you guys actually get to move a little bit.
Ooh.
Nice.
Let me.
Oh, it's over there. Oh shit.
Oh, I'm clicking the wrong shit. That's the problem. There we go.
Man. Can't see shit.
It's all the way on the right side. You have to close the menu.
Yeah, that's
And then you still can't
I've
really
also
see anything.
scrolled in.
Yeah.
I've scrolled in and then moved it over so I can see it. Play a map
I
marker.
can't. Yeah, I can't even see it there. I've scrolled out and in and
Yeah, I think we're gonna get more.
back in, and
I may have not done the permissions correctly. I'll just need to fix that for you.
yeah. I mean, I can see a part of it, but I think mine gives me an error all the time. This is my problem with Foundry. If your screen is in a certain size, it fucks around with you, and I think my screen's just not big enough to be able to see stuff.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, I like Foundry. I wish that they had better servers, because Foundry is probably my favorite. But it's so hard to get a server to run properly. I just wish they had better servers. I don't know why. Like, everyone else has servers, and this one is so, I don't know, it's just so useful. I wish they'd have better servers.
That's
But
fair.
anyway,
Yeah, well.
My business.
I'm having fun.
I'm excited for
I
that.
like that. I like that it's just jumps right into the hey, fuck you. It's like, and I mean that genuinely. I like that. I do like the horror aspect of it. Like, it really does make you struggle.
you guys also have met two people.
Ah, yes, the wilderness.
I love that press. Cool.
And Vistani, I'm assuming, is the old lady we've been dreaming of. Okay.
The
And the
Vistani
wilderness.
are
Outdoors.
the are like the really like racist caricatures of Roma people.
Oh,
Yeah, I tried to clean it up a little bit. It won't be as bad.
You have to work with the source material a little bit. You just gotta do what you can.
I mean, yeah,
We signed up for this. We know what we're doing.
y'all were like, when I said we were going through the lines, and I was like, all right, how we feel about genocide? Y'all were like, all right, yeah, genocide sounds great.
Kill them all.
Do it.
Who are we killing? The enemies? Great.
All right, guys, I had so much fun with this. I love torturing y'all's characters.
Yeah, that was good. It was good. It was a lot in a good way.
I love getting to have like Cal Elros cry. Like, he's he should be like mud in his teeth, crying, having a nervous breakdown. Like he was made for this, literally.
I
Literally made for this.
I really enjoy having to stop and think about like this is how Bubbles would handle this, but how would Teresa handle this?
I thought
You know.
I was gonna have to like change my whole like DM style because like I always like to joke and laugh, but I have found being really mean to everybody is just as fun. It lets me laugh a lot.
Oh
too.
yeah,
I get to laugh over here while I'm being really mean to you guys.
yeah.
So this
As
is
long
great
as
for
it's
me
fun,
too.
trauma is a great bonding tactic. Like, why not? No, I like this. I like that it's darker because all of the other stuff I'm in is either lighthearted or like Lamau. It's so out there, whereas this is like, this is just grim horror.
I just like the melodramatic gothic, like traditional, like I'm all for like I am here for the melodrama. I want like no subtlety, like blood red roses, stained glass of your greatest sin, like we're going classic vampire.
Your mother's corpse.
Yes.
Yep.
Perfect. But yeah, you guys made it to Barovia. How awesome.
And we didn't suffocate in our coffins, so that's something like
Those rolls really did try to make us though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I was so happy. I was just so happy my mace wasn't there with me. I was like, okay, well at least he's not having to claw, like he's not coming out here with broken fingernails, like
Right.
That's the least of your worries. All right, y'all.
All right.
I'm gonna hop off here. I'll see you all around. I had a great time.
bye.
Yeah, see you guys later.
Perfect. All right. Do I